misbehaving. Hello everybody, JaffaArchfiend here, and well, welcome, finally, managed to get through the queue, into the next part of the MSQ as we prepare to make our assault on Garlemald. Let's have a wee chat with everyone involved first, shall we? Guide a lot. Oh. Two suns, one burning red, the other frozen black. Well, I'm not going to ignore her dreams. Aww, they like each other. Magnate. Oh god, will you two just bang already? Right, what exactly are you... Just for the occasion. Aha! Good lord. Dude, you're probably safer with Magni than you are with Sadu. Let's be honest here. Oh boy. Jonathan, I have not seen that movie yet. I can't remember if it's a live-action version or an animated version. I may be misremembering something about an animated about a live-action version. One second, just gotta pull up the chat so I can read it better. This. There we go. Oh, as an aside, the collector's editions are finally going out, and this little adorable fellow. And the Azem pin. I'm not quite sure how well that shows up on the screen here. Let me just kind of see if how well it shows up on there. So, very lovely. And yeah, there's a couple of other bits and bobs, but they're a wee bit on the big side to show off on the screen right now. So let's focus on the MSQ, what we're all here for. Yeah. Oh boy. Deliver warding skills to Serena. Well, you came prepared. I'm not entirely sure Sadu's kind of came prepared for the cold weather yet. Oh, distant lands and times of strife, together stand, together fight. In darkness shines the light of life. Aww. Wonder how long it took Ian to come up with that one. Alright, Sicard. Don't lose these. Ah, that explains things. No, I've not seen either version, I'm afraid, yet. To be fair, I didn't read the books growing up either, so that's probably what... I think I might have read one book and then went, nah, not for me. So that might be why I didn't watch either of the movies. Yeah. Yeah, you got some warning skills too, buddy, don't worry. Alright. Get ready to rock and roll. We've got an empire to go save. Loading, 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 loading. The servers are congested. Loading, 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 loading. Today is the official release day for Endwalker content. There we go. Anywho. Oh, not voice acted. Turn off the auto spin then. Last chance to make ready before we set forth. We still have war in Garlemald before. Hark! Is that the cry of the scions in need of a tailor, I hear? Tataru! You sneaky little lala! Aww, aren't you adorables? Now, you will wear these garments I made for you, whether you like it or not. Of course she's got to come... Oh. It's all in the name of fashion. Good lord. I thought we'd get Tataru coming along. No, bugger. Oh well. Ah. Yes, go on. Also, while I'm confident you won't go collapsing then, again, because a certain someone who shall remain nameless is in a position to transport your souls to another world, Rahatia from Shadowbringers. Aww. Alright, let's get changed into these warm clothes that our Lalafell friend has. Here's your winter woolies, handcrafted by yours truly. Wow, that is a really fluffy coat. It's so fluffy. How's it look with the rest of my gear? This looks quite good. It's so fluffy. I'll be adding that to the glamour dresser. I like that glamour for downstairs. That's quite nice. Alright. First things first, I'm actually going to get myself glammed up first, actually. So, off to New Britannia first, to go to the inn. So, unfortunately, the closest... Actually, fucker. I was about to say the closest inn might be Rogler's Reach, but then I remembered Rogler's Reach doesn't have an inn. So I can't do that there. The maximum money you can carry in this game? Oh god, what is it again? Because there is a maximum amount. It is something like, it's a whole line of 9s. I'm trying to remember how many 9s. Let me see how much I've got. I've got 8 million on me at the minute. Actually, it might be able to tell us the maximum amount. No. Probably 999,999,999 or something along those lines. Something like that. I think. But let's do a quick glamorings. Kind of, yeah. Basically a billion, I think. Right, so as well, actually, if you're not familiar with glamoring, this is a nice way to figure that out. So, what you need is these items called a glamour prism. Go to a glamour dresser, which you can find in any inn room. Go to your inventory. Go to the appropriate section that you're wanting. So, for example, that's the North Sea coat is in here. And then edit glamour plates. So I've got a bunch of different glamours here. That's for like a casual one there. Sort of thing there. So let's grab you. So North Sea coat. Where did I put you? Where are you? North Sea coat. North Sea coat. I know you're in here somewhere. I just put you in here. Where are you? There you are. North Sea coat. And let's get the rest of my gear back on. Right on. Is that what I've got on? I don't think that's quite what I've got. Ah, okay. There we go. So I need to change the boots to... where are you? There we go. And save. And apply. And that is basically Glamour Dresser 101. Right. Back to there. And if you're in an area which is a city type thing, sort of like the Crystarium or Yulmore, well, Brosithan, anywhere it's just a kind of a capital city type thing, that is where you can change your glamour. Alright. Upon boarding the airship, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. You'll be required to participate in battle. Okay. It's nice that it gives you a heads up on that. Is the game too expensive? Ah! Well, it's a subscription-based game if that's what you're on about. But, well, I suppose that depends on which region you're in, really. If you're using North America prices, European prices, or Philippine prices, or whatever kind of prices you got in there.
Ilsabad, divided in twain by a vast mountain range. Those who would traverse its jagged peaks face peril at every step. But why go by foot when one can simply fly?
But in Shadowbringers, we do have a near crossover raid as well. So if you see people floating, or if you see people in the game with them 2B glamours, that's because you literally can dress up as 2B.
Imperial capital, in the frozen wastes of the Magna Glacius. The winds howl in icy protest, as if to warn against further trespass.
Emmanuel, why did you not put on the warmer stuff? Good lord, dude. I love what Yashtula's got going on.
Word from Thancred's reconnaissance party.
There we go.
They've sighted a detachment of heavily armed Imperials.
Survivors of the Civil War, perhaps?
Perhaps, but there is more to it than that.
No.
Maxima reports that they're led by Virgilia, legatus of the 3rd Legion, which comprises the bulk of their number.
Oh boy.
However, they are also joined by several members of the 1st.
From what I recall, the 3rd Legion fought for Nerva in the War of Succession following Varus's death. The 1st, on the other hand, were under the direct command of the Emperor and rejected Nerva's claim to the throne. These legions were enemies.
So to have them joining forces is not a good
Indeed.
sign.
In fact, our sources claim that it was a conflict between them that sparked the Civil War.
So the 1st
Yet
and
now,
3rd...
these former foes cooperate to defend a ruined Garlemald from invasion.
Hello, that'd be us.
Then it is all but certain they have been tempered.
So, what's the plan? If me and my crew is out reaving, we charge straight in, no messing about. But that ain't what we're here for.
Yeah. Different tact, different plan.
Right. Soldiers or no, they are people of Garlemald, the very ones we have come to aid. Direct confrontation is unavoidable. Nevertheless, we must make every effort to limit casualties on both sides. Rather than kill them, I would remove them from the field.
That makes our jobs that much harder. They're aiming to kill us.
So,
We're aiming to not
savage
kill them.
beatings, disarmament and imprisonment? Not impossible, but easier said than done in the heat of battle.
Bingo. Oh yeah, I've seen all of Ruby thus far, yeah.
Having observed the opposition, I imagine Thancred had something to suggest?
And yeah, no, fair enough,
He
Lucas,
did.
fair dues.
He and the other scouts have already infiltrated a supply depot some distance beyond the Imperial detachment's current position. Stored within is a stockpile of Magitech armaments, and once we give the signal, Thancred's team will destroy them all. In so doing, we will deprive frontline troops of materiel, and likely force the detachment to send men to investigate.
Ah, divide and conquer.
Divide and conquer. Not a bad idea.
Once the scouts have finished their preparations, we will split into 2 groups. The first will form the vanguard, while the other brings up the rear with our supplies.
Manuel, seriously, dude, you should have worn some
As for
warmer
the
stuff.
Scions, I ask that you lend your assistance where you deem it needed most. I would prefer, however, that you accompany the rearguard and be prepared to join the van at a moment's notice. Kept in reserve as our trump card, so to speak.
Fair enough. But yeah, in terms of the lore, yeah, it is definitely a case of you can go into it at your own pace, in itty bitty bites and pieces here and there as you go. If you start playing the game from level 1, from A Realm Reborn content all the way up to where we are in Endwalker. It is possible. And you can play it at your own pace, really. This isn't one of those kind of games where you feel you have to rush to the end content, like with World of Warcraft or some other ones. his winter gear is full on Bosha.
Your proposal was well received. More specifically, they asked that we destroy the Imperial's toys in as spectacular a fashion as possible.
Stoller always did have a flair for the dramatic. She's not an easy woman to please, but I shall do my best to satisfy her thirst for fireworks. All right. Once more for my peace of mind. Our first objective will be to rig the enemy's magitech with explosives. After we've withdrawn to a safe distance, we'll detonate them remotely. Our second will be to issue a deactivation command to the automated units via the control terminal. If our calculations are correct, this signal should reach those deployed on the front line, giving our friends a much-needed upper hand. A blizzard will help us stay hidden, so let's aim to get in and out before it passes. Trust in the plan, and we should all live to see tomorrow.
Alrighty.
In the meantime, I will relay messages back and forth as the situation unfolds. You'll forgive me if I ask again, but are you certain you wish to play the lone wolf?
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
That's bound to happen with any kind of
Necklace if you like,
Final Fantasy
but I'll get the
video.
job done. I always do.
Very well. I wish you the best of luck.
Aha. And of course you have moments like this, where you get to play as other characters, aside from your own.
Keep your wits about you.
It's time. We only have one shot at this, so let's make it count. Seven hells.
Oops. I'm supposed to be doing this sneaky. Whoops! Oh well. So much for the stealth. Maybe a gunbreaker, but you start out as a rogue. Very solid snake right now.
Damn, spotted.
In my defense, the long loading times is because I'm on a laptop versus well, Right, this could be an issue. I'm probably gonna have to. Oh, I'm probably gonna wind up restarting this.
Damn, spotted.
Yeah, I screwed up on that one. Duty failed. Let's try this again. Hardcore mode. It's MMO. There's no. Well, I suppose you could say the Savage Raids are a hardcore mode. I suppose. Select difficulty. Let's go with very easy. I mean, yep. Skip the cutscene. I've already seen it.
Keep your wits about you.
It's time. We only have one shot at this, so let's make it count.
There we go.
Damn, spotted.
Damn it, that's a magic tech. That explains why it didn't work on them. The idea at the minute is to kind of be sneaky. There's that magic tech bomb site I need to get to. There's one over here. Stealth's about to disappear. Wait for you to go away. Hiding place.
This is Thancred. The explosives are in place.
Very good. All is proceeding as planned.
To be honest, I've never heard of an MMO with difficulty
control
settings.
It should
It's
be to the
basically
northwest.
like a world.
Understood.
So
Have the others wait at the rendezvous point.
I mean, the dungeons, etc. have... I mean, well, the dungeons are just one difficulty level, I suppose you could say. You've got raids, which have got their own kind of difficult... I don't... Yeep. There we go. See, difficulty depending on the class you play isn't really difficulty levels. That's just kind of like you know, playing as a healer versus playing as a tank versus playing as a DPS.
What news from our comrades?
They stand at the ready.
Excellent. Then let the fireworks begin.
Oh, it's like the 4th of July.
The blizzard's beginning to clear. The Vanguard should be engaging the Imperials any moment now, if they haven't already. Ishtola and the others are with them, so I'm sure they'll be all right, but...
Hello.
Wait! Something's coming!
Hello.
Oi, oi! Looks like we ain't the only ones who sent out scouts. Keep them away from the carriages! We lose those, and we're as good as dead!
Let's kick some Magitech ass.
Protect the others!
A brief respite, but stay alert. Keep the carriages safe.
Fear not, friends! The savior of Islam is here!
He's referring to us.
A fine display, but the other carriages are still in danger. Go on ahead. We'll hold the line.
We're the only ones who's struggling. Oh, we put our backs into it then. been itchy for a good slap.
This seems a little too easy. Ah, there we go. Reinforcements arrive. Now comes the hard part. Well, maybe not so hard.
You lot alright back there? We're fine and ready for more. Hear that? Get to the front and turn the tide.
There we go. Ooh, that's an ominous tower we can see in the distance there. Someone's having fun.
Removed from the field was not a euphemism for enthusiastically murder.
It's nothing that won't heal in time. The trouble is, their tempering has made them utterly fearless. Subduing them would be easier if they had the capacity to submit in the first place.
This is true.
Well, this is the path our young charges would have us walk, and that we all agreed to follow. You knew it would be hard, yet still you pledged your lance, did you not?
That I did.
Good lord. Oh god. Magni, remember, no killing. No killing. I want that lance.
That's Vigilia. Damn it. I need to help the others take her down.
There's no end to them.
Someone call for reinforcements.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
I had to make a dramatic entrance after all. Oh, I love that new unsheathing animation.
There's no stopping us now.
It's
Come
so
on.
much more smoother
Let's
and
show them what we're made of.
nice bit of a flourish as well. Hello, Priyan. Welcome to the stream.
We have them now. Forward!
Right! Let them have it!
What are you doing, kiddo? Oh, you're stealing your daddy's move. Good boy. I'm sorry. She needs to be alive, thank you. Well, Giga Tempest? Yep. Oh boy. Oh, that's a clever little trick. Oh, I'm sorry. You think you're the only one with tricks? Please, I'm a white mage. Oh, hello. That's a new one. Ho-ho-ho! Oh, reinforcements. That's not good. Blood for the bloodily. Oh boy. You are not going to blow up her statue things. Thank you very bloody much.
Tremble before the sun!
Oh, I can't cure them. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. This is why you do not screw with Sadu. That is why her name is Sadu, Heaven's Flame. She casually summons meteors. A galaxy-like staff. I think that might be a black mage weapon somewhere along the line. I can't remember. I think there is something along those lines for a black mage. Oh. Right, let's get untempering these people. Sadu, no killing.
Rest, recover, reclaim yourself. Then we will fight again, to the death.
The thing about Sadu's particular... Oh, poor Magni. The thing about Sadu... I'm just gonna pause the auto-speak. The thing about Sadu is that her particular branch of the Zayla believe that they are reincarnations of past warriors and inherit their memories and all kind of stuff. Not dissimilar. They literally are the next person to come along. And so each battle, as they get closer to death, fills them with more vigor and life. Because the Dotharl do not die. Their bodies merely crumble. Their souls are eternal. So yeah.
The day is ours, thanks to your timely arrival. What of the supply caravan?
That's why she's so much of a, you know, combat otaku, as it were. In leagues with Goku, as it were.
Outmaneuvered, but not outmatched. Good. Let us take the Imperials into custody and rejoin our comrades. And soon we shall arrive at the capital.
Oh yeah, well that's, good lord. That doesn't look ominous at all, no.
So cold and unforgiving. Thus spoke Emperor Solus as he gazed upon his barren domain.
You?
800 years it had been since the Garleans first set foot here. Bested by the Kavosi, after centuries of war and driven from fertile southern pastures into the blasted northern wastes.
I don't think this was us.
In that garden of desolation, they clung to one another for warmth. Freezing, hungry, desperate, hated.
Ooh! That's an interesting design for an Aetherite. They can't use magic, though.
Chosen, forsaken. In the year 1513 of the 6th Astral Era, a young legatus named Solus single-handedly sparked the Magitech Revolution.
Magitech be magical
How
technology.
Did he conceive the machina that feed on ceruleum? Once a common, soft-spoken soldier, how had he so quickly ascended through the ranks? Like so many others, those who knew the truth are gone. Taking in the capital with his eyes for the first time, I recall thinking to myself, far colder on the earth than in the heavens. Yes, far colder indeed. Bitterly so.
Ilsabard, Garlemald. And before we have to rebuild this place like we did with the firmament. Oh boy.
Not so much as a whisper.
The roads leading beyond the city walls would have been used less in recent years. Nevertheless, this was one of the most important gateways into the capital.
A buzz day and night with activity, aye. Merchants passing through the checkpoint, many of them stopping at the local hostelries.
Surely they cannot all have been tempered.
We can consider the question after we have made camp. If we spend any longer outside, we may well freeze to death where we stand. The tempered Imperials, too.
This will be our temporary base of operations. Secure shelter for ourselves and the injured, and dispatch scouts to survey the surrounding area.
If we're planning on staying here a while, we ought to give this place a proper name.
Well, the constant sound of ice cracking underfoot makes me think of broken glass. An apt name, perhaps. But enough of this. To work, everyone!
And so we are to stay at Broken Glass. Alright. Let's get this Aetherite attuned to. Camp Broken Glass. Good lordy. Oh, Moogle. Ah, because I got the collector's edition. A Scythe Glamour, a mount, and a minion. I'll show off what the scythe looks like, the Death Scythe. It's a nice glowy red scythe when it's deployed, and when sheathed, no glow, but nice all the same. And the new mount, you get with the collector's edition. Where are you? There you are. Arian. It is a 6-legged horse with wings. Well, something that resembles a horse. Not necessarily a horse, but hey ho. Oh, let's find Raha and Yshtola. Okay, this is going to get entertaining. Getting slightly snow-blinded. Ah! Those are interesting sage tools. What have you got there? I'll have to take a look at you in a minute. Now I can take a look at better look at you. Yeah, you're a sage, and so that's what the crypt looker weapons look like. Okay, so you can get them from. So you can get those ones. Okay, that's neat. That's good to know. Crypt looker being the gear set from the last bit of the Shadowbringers content, as it were.
Our present situation is as follows. Efforts to aid the people of Garlemald have begun in earnest. Moreover, having entered into the capital, the Imperial Palace is within our reach.
I'm sensing a but and a however.
But before we proceed further, we must learn what has befallen this city. For therein lies the key to understanding and combating the Telophoroid's designs.
I have a suggestion, if I may.
Please do.
Several of the Imperial soldiers we captured on the Magna Glaciers are members of the Populares and acquaintances of mine. Once we have cured them of their tempering, they should be able to give a reliable account of the events leading to the capital's downfall.
Good, let's get on that.
A promising idea. I will assist the healers in their ministrations. Of course, I will require a proxy of my own, assuming you can spare one.
Would you like a hand?
Borksies, I suppose I should have probably mentioned this. Borksies are flying
I am
pigs.
sure we will manage. Better that you take my place in the field. The noxious ether of this place disagrees with me, and as I shall need to draw on my own for the treatment, 'twill be prudent for me to remain within the camp.
This talk of curing the tempered is all well and good, but I reckon the cold is a more pressing concern. All the houses round here are fitted with ceruleum heaters that could keep us warm and toasty. Problem is, the machines seem to have given up the ghost, and if we keep sitting around, freezing our asses off, we'll be next.
Gotta love a pirate's blunt tongue.
My smiths reckon that with the right parts, they can have them working again, but it won't be easy.
Understood. The machinists will assist them in the repairs.
The rest of us should either stand watch or survey the area.
We've made our presence known to the Telothroi. They will be searching for us, if they have not already ascertained our position. That we have seen no sign of them since the battle suggests they have yet to do so. However, I suspect they may be biding their time.
Or perhaps we are beneath their notice.
That is an equal distinction as well. Between Fandaniel and Xenos, that would be ideal.
In any event, we'll find no answers standing around here. Urianger, Estinian and myself have visited Garlemald recently, so we'll lead the reconnaissance efforts. Perhaps bolstered by a few Bosnian and Dalmatian scouts from my previous excursion for good measure.
Don't forget about us Alamegans. We have experienced scouts of our own.
Well now, this is turning out to be a rather sizable team. With such numbers, we should be able to cover a wide area with relative ease, including that surrounding the Imperial Palace.
Oh good, the more info we've got, the better.
How about you, Graha? I have a feeling we'll find a use or two for that vanishing spell of yours.
Twould be my honor to be of service, though I doubt that you of all people need rely on my tricks.
That leaves us with guard duty.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, I have something else in mind for the two of you and Alphino.
Oh?
Between here and the center of the capital lies the Eblan Rhine. I would have you search the area for survivors. Your keen sense of direction, honed in your extensive travels, should prove useful in navigating the ice fields.
Keen sense of direction. Lordy. Ice fields. I love ice fields. Oh wait, no I don't. If there are any survivors, we'll surely find them. Extensive travels is something of an understatement, but I suppose there's nothing else that he's doing. Ice fields! I love ice fields. Oh wait, no I don't.
As ever, you do not want for enthusiasm. But given your experience traipsing about through Kurthus, I should be surprised if you let a little inclement weather dampen your redoubtable spirits.
No, I just don't like ice fields because I
And
might
even if
plummet
that were
into the
case,
water.
a promise of hot soup upon your return would surely spur you to action.
Fair enough.
You all have your duties. Let us make haste. May the Fury bless and keep you.
I mean, whilst I can breathe underwater due to a bit of Kojin magic, I really don't want to try and breathe underwater in a frozen lake. Given that we're going to be traipsing around on ice fields. And what's usually under ice fields is usually, well, bitterly cold water. Dude, why are you milling about aimlessly? What ho, chums? Good lord. I've been ordered to make myself useful. Good, he's got a telescope. That should make things a damn sight easier. I'll regret this, but may as well humor him. Oh god, please remember we're responsible for his well-being whilst we're out here. I don't feel like explaining to his family why he's, you know, dead. In fact, just to show off what a porksy he is. Behold! A porksy. A literal flying pig. It flies via Dumbo-style ears. You can thank the Fae for creating this little porcine monstrosity. Alright, buddy, you've got that telescope. Let's see what you see. Oh, I don't like that music. That's the music for shenanigans. I spy with my little telescope. Oh, lordy. Massive sheep thing? Maybe it's a cow. Not what we're after either. Is that an ether current? Ah, no, just a wind sprite. Oh, lordy. There's no mistaking it. That's a girl. Okay, that's the one thing we can rely on him to find. Over there, behind that tree. Looks like she's run away from something. Surely not us. She had a telescope like mine. Pale green dress. Rather fetching one at that. Good lord, dude. Okay, for just one moment, think with your head, not your head. Oh, boy. Oh, lordy. Well, he's actually made himself useful. We really are in the final days. The apocalypse truly is upon us when a Manlian has made himself useful. Oh, lordy. There's that. That's no problem. Alright. Dodge the Ovibos? There you go. Footprints in the snow. East. Okay, down here. Cerulean Sprite. Of course these... what is that? Overgrown rose. Oh, lordy, no. Overgrown rose my arse. I mean, as a machinist, we do have a flamethrower, but it doesn't really work out. It doesn't actually work on terrain, unfortunately. Lady in a green dress. Where are you? Oh, someone by that tree? Oh, that's a young girl. Do so without drawing her attention. Oh, God. Okay. Sneaky, sneaky time. Follow the girl from a safe distance. Oh, lordy. Make use of cover such as rocks to approach her without being seen. Stay hidden behind the rocks. Stay hidden behind the rocks. Bugger. Right, okay, so we can't go straight up to them type of thing. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, so we basically leg it to the rocks, and then leg it to a tree, maybe? Either way, start over. Destination will not appear on the map while following. Of course it won't. Looks like this guy and I are in the same boat. Yeah, sadly, even if we went ninja and stealthed, it would not help with this kind of mission, unfortunately. Actually, that's a thunk. Right, okay. So I need a... Yeah, see, even going ninja with stealth wasn't helpful at all. Sadly, so... Stay a good distance, stay a good distance. Not item comparison, item try on. Keep away from that, keep away from that. God, even the sounds that thing makes is unsettling. Hide behind this tree. Don't you come over here. Ugh. Hide behind the rock, hide behind the rock. Looks like she's aiming for that house there. Even knowing her destination isn't going to help. Hide behind the tree. You stay the fuck away from me, buddy. Get behind here. Ah, thank God. Whew. Hello. Don't be alarmed. I'm here to help. At least we know you ain't tempered. Who are you? Wow, I wouldn't... Hey? Yeah, this is all a wee bit much. The roar, that terrible roar. Screams? Oh, the music is not helping here. I think that's kind of the point, though. Okay, we're following her because she appears to be a survivor of, well, every other Garlean we've found has been tempered, brainwashed, mind-controlled. She's one of the few, she's the only one we've encountered so far who wasn't. So we're trying to figure out what the hell happened. Can you tell us how you didn't get mind-controlled? And what the hell's going on here? That's why we were following her. Yeah, I kind of figured you were making up the explosive part. No, all Garleans have that. All pureblood Garleans have that. That's how you know they're Garlean. It's known as the Garlean Third Eye. Doesn't actually do anything, but as far as we're aware. But all Garleans have that. More likely the circumstances. And that doesn't surprise me, Zach. I mean, voice actors tend to go for a lot of stuff. I mean, for example, one of the voice actors in Genshin also voices in Nier Replicant, so you're gonna find them kind of spreading their lines everywhere. Tiny radio. Oh, Sid, Nero, where are you? They should be on the... I think they're in the van. Or the supply train, anyway. I think there's a boss that does something to your HP and MP and all that. I hate to break this to you, buddy, but Varys is dead. I hate to break this to you, buddy, but Varys is dead. Killed by Xenos. Oh no, there's plenty of surprises. It'll still surprise me. Even if I know a boss is going to do a thing, it's like, ah shit! It's still going to surprise me. It's like, I know, you're not supposed to do that yet! type of thing. Yeah, ask away. Laterum. Nah, we took airships. Oh, is there something the matter? I heard a voice in there. You'd best watch out for baby Almastes while we're away. Oh boy. Time to ride the Transformer. Oh yeah, like I said earlier, you can get a Rathalos mount from Monster Hunter in this game. And even a snowman. Why are you up there? Do you know something I don't? Might be an ether currents up there. I'll look for it later. I thought we just haven't explored the map, that's all. We'll wind up exploring it later on as we progress through the game. There's even a mount where it's a giant hand kind of carrying us. It's a very disappointed babby. And of course, the Loch Ness Monster. I am not here to fight, but alright, if you want to fight, I'll kick your asses. Stop. Please consider me intimidated. Yeah. Tell that to your buddy. Right, yeah. There you are. Oh, no, now let's head on in. What happened to the guards? I just want to talk. They start a fight. I kick their ass. You don't know a damn thing about what's going on outside, do you? Hmm. Yeah, figured. Cheers. I think I can think of a reason why she'd want to keep her sister a secret from us. Again, she probably doesn't... She probably trusts us, but as far as she can throw a punch at us. And to be honest, I wouldn't really blame her. As far as the Garleans are concerned, we're the savages. We're supposedly responsible for all the, you know, that. So I really wouldn't blame her for wanting to keep her sister, you know, secret and safe from us. I mean, wouldn't you? Oh yeah, just to show even further how ridiculous this game can be. This is a manta ray from the bottom of the sea. Alright, where have they gone? No sign of their radio, and their fire's gone. It is definitely way too quiet here. Ah! There we go. Alpha note. What happened? They asked me to carry supplies. When I followed them back here, they attacked me. Chain steal our lands, get your revenge. Buddy! I'm trying to help them, you idiots! Oh boy. Invade our homeland, tainted with the same sorcery used to slay our countrymen. Keep their purity intact than be corrupted by your vile magics. Oh, for the love of God. Careful, Alpha Note. Right, time to find a woman with her sick little sister trying to avoid monsters. And us. Can't have gotten too far. Oh yeah, and a giant spaceship whale. Okay. Let's get hunting. Gods, we've got a big area to search in. Okay, there's some sparkles there. An empty bottle. Okay, that's clue number 1. So we know we came this at least. Smells faintly of alcohol. Nope. That's not the medicine bottle we're looking for. Oh, there's an ether current up there. I'll be grabbing that in a minute. Oh, fresh blood. That's not good. That's not good. Southeast. Hold on, little one. Coming. Let's get going. Here they are. Damn it all. They're already cold. Fuck. Sounds like a voice acting part.
Blood trail. We found one. They were attacked. No. Why wouldn't they?
Safer to brave the wilds than trust in our magic. We should have... I should have... We can't leave them like this. We have to take them home.
What if we're only making it worse?
Maybe we don't belong here, but neither do they. Not out here in the wind and the cold. I heard the story about Varus's voice from beyond the grave. Of course, I didn't believe it, but Licinia and her sister did. Perhaps there's something to the tale after all.
Gaius confirmed he was dead. But at the same time, weirder shit's happened.
I want to understand. So I'm going to borrow this for a while, if that's all right. You had every reason not to trust us. We came as trespassers, invaders. But I pray that in time, we will be more than that to you. That we will find a way to help your loved ones. And see that no more children are left to freeze alone in the snow.
Don't lose yourself to the what-ifs. Losing yourself to the what-ifs only leads to madness. Before we do that, I'm grabbing that ether current. I was about to say, it does look like an oil drilling platform, then it's like, oh wait, that is technically kind of what it is. It drills down for ceruleum. Which is kind of like magic oil, as it were. Grabbing you. Whilst I know that you're here. Alright. And back to our base camp at the Broken Glass. Yeah. We found survivors.
Thank you for your report. We shall inform the troops of these developments and instruct them to proceed with the utmost caution should they encounter any survivors.
Allow me to go and speak with the ones at the victor's spoils. They may be more willing to listen to a fellow Garlean and accept our offer of assistance.
I pray you are right. And though I am loath to burden you any further, should there be an appropriate occasion to speak of Licinia and her sister, please do so.
I am sorry to have put you through this.
My distress is nothing compared to their suffering. So tell me, what else have we learned?
you may have already heard, we have succeeded in curing the members of the Populares, Maxima identified.
I'm sensing a butt.
They have provided us with some intriguing insights into the current state of Garlemald.
Okay, good.
The assassination of Emperor Varus was the catalyst for the civil war. Nerva declared his claim to the throne, and his opponents refused to recognize it. Fighting broke out in the capital, where Nerva's 3rd Legion clashed with the 1st, who remained loyal to Varus even after his death.
Of course, even Imperial warmongers would balk at the idea of turning their shining city into a battleground. Like burning down the wood to spite the wasps. Neither side would be so mad. Unless something or someone inflamed their animosity to such an extent that they could not help but act against their better judgment.
It brings to mind events at the Gimlet Dark, does it not? The Emperor's sudden withdrawal from the front lines, specifically. Nerva and his father, Titus, Varus's then political rival, took advantage of rumors that Crown Prince Xenos had been possessed by a demon.
Not quite a demon, but he had been possessed, or his body had anyway.
What better way to disparage your enemies than with the truth, or a close enough approximation?
Indeed. But before their accusations could be substantiated, many of Titus's followers were silenced. While some were merely stripped of their status, others died under curious circumstances. One after another, suddenly and suspiciously.
Again, Elidibus. Like as not, he had a hand in it. No evidence was found to implicate Varus, certainly. Nevertheless, Titus, Nerva, and the 3rd Legion would have judged it a brazen attempt by the Emperor to rid himself of his political enemies. And then, in the midst of this growing turmoil, Varus Sosgalvis is murdered. And Garlemald's own prodigal son, Gaius van Belsar, is named the murderer.
Despite it being,
Shortly thereafter,
Xenos.
Nerva claims the right of succession. And in response, the 1st Legion claims the assassination was part of a coup d'etat orchestrated by Titus and Nerva.
So no one is at fault, and everyone else is to blame.
I should add that both parties received substantial financial backing, presumably to provide them with the means and encouragement to pursue a swift victory. And that these contributions came from the self-same benefactor.
Someone was paying both sides of this
I'd
war.
heard House Brutus had been filling the 3rd Legion's coffers, but the 1st as well.
It would seem so. Though the Populares determined that the 1st Legion received funds from a variety of organizations, all had connections to House Brutus.
So Fandaniel, in the guise of Asahi, was playing both sides against each other the entire time.
The information we gained from my friends does not end there. One night, shortly after fighting broke out, the capital was shaken by an immense tremor. From that point onward, they have no memories, no recollection of any events, including our clash on the Magna Glaciers. But when asked about the Imperial Palace and its bizarre transformation, they somehow recall Emperor Varus giving them orders in their dreams.
Hey?
May the Tower of Babel stand as testament to the glory of Garlemald.
Oh, wow. They're really going with that name.
This sounds awfully familiar.
We have something to show you all.
Varus spoke to them through this radio. Perhaps it was a recording, but if not, that would be inexplicable.
Unless...
We are of one mind, then.
Yeah.
The
Tempering.
ether that permeates the ore used in this device is almost identical to that of the talismans.
I see it. While it is likely more by coincidence than design, these devices might also ward against a primal's influence.
Radio?
The picture is beginning to form. If the tremor felt throughout Garlemald was a wave of ether emitted by a primal, then while those within range would have been tempered, those huddled around a radio desperate for news concerning the Civil War would have been spared.
Huh.
No wonder Licinia kept it close.
My friends, I must speak with you.
Hey, Serena. What's up?
A young man was caught trying to steal our supplies. He is a soldier of the Iron Men, we think, but one who has not been made thrall.
Iron Men being what they call the armored soldiers of Garlia.
Thankfully, Magni restrained him before blood was spilled. The stranger is outside, if you wish to ask him questions.
Fair enough.
I think we do.
The Zayla are kind of based on the Mongol hordes, as it were.
Who do we have here?
Garleans? Traitors to your homeland! Have you no shame?
Well, he's definitely not a thrall.
I am Lucia Junius, a Temple Knight of Ishgard. And you are?
Julius Pier Norbanus. And that's all you invaders will get from me.
Buddy, we're here to help.
We are not here to invade Garlemald. Far from it. Like you, our allies in Eorzea and the Far East fight in defense of their lives and their loved ones even as we speak. But it is the people of Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know. And that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe. Whether you believe me or not, those are the facts. Now, answer me this. Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced to stealing? The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths.
Oof. Stick him in the pride.
If it is supplies you seek, we would gladly share ours, or turn a blind eye while you leave with your spoils.
I will not negotiate. My commander will determine how to deal with you and yours.
Oh, you have a commander!
If you wish to treat with him, I will take you, but no more than 3.
I don't much like the sound of that. But if we do accept his proposal, I suggest the 2 of us and...
Please allow me and Alize to act as envoys.
You're sure?
May I ask why?
We have seen with our own eyes the hardships the Garleans face. How their futures and lives hang in the balance.
It's not the warmest invitation, but it's an opportunity to prove our intentions true. Maybe not a chance to make things right, but a chance to make them better.
Dude, we're not rolling in with the army. What would your mother say if I let you 2 go by yourselves?
I can see that persuading you otherwise is a lost cause, but you will proceed with the utmost care.
We will do our absolute best. No guarantees. They want to cause shenanigans? We'll have shenanigans.
Couple of children, what? A sellsword? Is this an insult?
Oh, let's just give them the titles.
Not in the least. You will find that they are more than qualified to speak on our behalf.
There are many dangers on the road ahead. I will need that back.
Buddy, these children could probably kick your ass. Observe proper social etiquette and conduct yourselves accordingly. Yep, don't worry. Thancred in particular. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, please, like we're not gonna be tailed by Yeah, we're gonna be tailed. Where have I heard that name before? Alright, let's go for it. And we're not to hit the end, and we're not to try and do any attacking. God damn it. Okay. Run, just keep running, 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 just keep running. Yeah, I can't cast that whilst I'm running. Jotun. Oh, that's fun. Nope. Oh, hold on. Choco, you're standing on top of the NPC I need to talk to. Daft bird. This is it. The first stop, that is. Oh, it looks like your friends know better than to follow us. Are these your headquarters? No. Stopping to check for pursuers. Oh, buddy. You ain't gonna spot Thancred. Just gonna move my chocobo so I can actually see the NPC. Regio Domorum. Keep close, no wandering off. Alrighty. Oh, Julius, defeat the tempered soldiers. Let's do this. Oh, meanwhile, we got this dipshit. Oh boy. I really hope one of them says the line, "I'll believe you have a cure when pigs fly." I really hope they do. I say that because the cure for tempering is quite literally a flying pig. Plus some, you know, extra bits of magic thrown in, but hey-ho. And yeah, you can get like minions from the kind of crossovers. Like we've got a crossover raid with Nier Automata in Shadowbringers content, and of course there's crossover events with Yokai Watch, Dragon Quest, and of course every other Final Fantasy under the sun gets a reference here and there. So where's the flying pig? I'm sure I've got the flying pig in here somewhere. Where's Bacon Bits? Where's Bacon? I'll hunt for it later. I know it's in there somewhere. Oh, this way. There. Whoa! Okay. These guys. If they reach that stage, they're beyond a cure. Before they reach that stage, however, They are curable. There's etherite here somewhere. Is it below us? Where is it? Must be below ground. So I'm quite literally walking around it. Unless it's hidden by some... Yeah, it must be underground then. There it is. Oh, thunderstorm. Oh yeah, that's gonna help with the ominous. Great. Yeah, I kind of figured. First things first, I'm going to attune to this. Etherite's not responding. Oh. Okay. I'm guessing we need to do some parts of the quest in order to get the Aetherite to respond to us. No voice acting. Guessed. My commander's in a locomotive over there. Alright. Let's go have a chat with the boss dude. We're not here to do any fighting thing. We're not at that kind of step yet. I was wondering where the music was coming from. It was a bard playing. Alrighty. Let's have a chat. This might be a voice acted scene.
These are their chosen representatives.
Oh.
Very well. Let us hear what they have to say.
Yes, sir. I present to you our commander, Lord Quintus Van Kina, Legatus of the First Legion.
The first? I had no idea you had survived.
Or not been tempered.
We lost our emperor, our city, more than half our troops. For my wounds, I may never take the field again. But we survived, aye. In a manner much to your liking, I dare say.
Oof.
We have no intention of adding to your misfortunes, nor do we bear you any ill will.
Oh.
Spare me. Though you children may speak in earnest, overtures of peace ever ring hollow in my ears. So long as man stands to profit from his neighbor's suffering, war is inevitable. Driven from our ancestral homeland into this blasted waste. Yet still you yearned to rob us of our paltry scraps.
Hey?
'Twas only with Magitech that you learned to keep your distance.
Yeah, well, actually,
Though we
they did get
knew it was
raided
only a
in
matter
their
of
ancient
time
history.
before you regrouped and returned. Conquest and empire were our only defenses. Emperors Solus and Varys understood this, and through their campaigns saw us grow and prosper. Much blood has been spilled in Garlemald's name, aye. But if it is a choice between yours and mine, then it is hardly a choice at all.
Fair enough.
I do not deny that a great many conflicts throughout history were driven by the desire or necessity to gain by another's loss. That is not why we are here. Nor have we come to petition your aid in the war with the Telophoroi, grave though that threat may be. Our purpose is simply this. We wish to help you. Let us help you. If there is aught that can be done to ease your plight, we would be glad to do it.
Perhaps you would. But regardless of the ideals you espouse, your leaders would not send an army into Garlemald if they did not stand to benefit.
To be fair, the only reason the army
If we accept
is
their aid, they will expect their efforts to be rewarded once the Telophoroi are no longer a threat. And after compensation and concessions, the great empire would be brought to heel. Her enemies rejoice at her downfall. Our third eye, a mark of shame.
We won't stand idly by and let your people be humiliated. And we're not alone in that. We only want to make a difference, to make this world of ours better. Surely you can understand that. What I'm trying to say is, there are so many people who just don't care about making you suffer. And maybe that's almost insulting after all the suffering you feel the world has subjected your people to, but believe it or not, that's the truth. And now we're here, and all we're asking is for you to tell us what you want, what you hope for.
So much blood has been shed, so much lost. All because of this endless war. Who wouldn't want to end it? Can we not work together to face our problems as one?
Answer me this, young peacemakers. If a world without conflict is your desire, why reject the unity and prosperity of Garlemald?
Well...
Is it because we do not share your faith? That we do not share your heritage? That our ideals and virtues differ? That we cherish and hold in the highest that which you do not?
I mean, you did try to commit genocide at one point, so...
Disparity is the root of discord, and peace built on compromise is flawed and fleeting. Happiness for one and all is a dream, and the reality is that to the victor go the spoils.
Good lord.
That is why we Garleans will never submit nor surrender. For freedom and for pride, we will remain true to ourselves until the bitter end. That is my hope. It seems there is nothing more to say on the matter.
Oh, buddy! Really?
You will remain here while I decide what is to be done with you. Do not be alarmed. No harm will come to you if you cooperate.
Buddy, I will kick all your asses.
We will not resist. However, as your guests, I ask that we be allowed to speak with the other members of your group.
As you wish. I had no intention of locking you up, as by dawn you would be frozen stiff and you're no good to me dead. You are free to move about the encampment, but there is one condition.
Only one?
Collar them.
Excuse me.
What are these?
Incentive. You'll be watched at all times. Stray too far or act suspiciously, and we will administer a rather painful shock.
And you wonder why we don't want to unite under Garlemald.
Stop. Keep away from that one.
Oh, he recognizes us.
The champion of Eorzea is not so easily cowed.
Ah, yes. I am the stuff of Guardian nightmares. I'm basically the boogeyman to them.
Even if he allowed himself to be collared, the shock would be no more than an itch. No. If he refuses to obey, we will activate the twins' restraints instead.
Oh.
You needn't worry about us.
Oh, I'm going to worry about you.
We'll forget we're even wearing them soon enough.
Even now, you still... Why go to such lengths? What is it all for?
We've already told you, dumbass. Because even the most bitter adversary may one day see reason. On the coldest, blackest of nights, meager though it may be, we must share the warmth of our fire.
You are a curious one. A far cry from the merciless barbarian others paint you to be.
You have no idea, dude.
You will be their warden. Take them away.
Yes, sir.
That dude really had no clue who we were. And now he's, you know, my warden. Good thing he's wearing the brown pants. Coming. Right, and with that, gonna end the stream there. See you all guys later. JaffaArchfiend, out.